2012 Edge. Needs this door latch. It's keeping the lights on. It's killed that battery so many times that it can't recover. Customer approved the door latch. They don't want to put a battery in it, but they want to do an oil change. Battery is so dead that I can't even start it after doing the oil change to check the oil. So normally I would charge the battery, just so the customer can have something to get them back out of, off the property. But this one's in such bad shape that it's just going to gas and become real explosive. And I've still got to do this latch, so I'm going to jump start it with that. I'm going to let the car run while I do the latch. It's not the way I like to do things, but that's what they're going to get. I'm not putting a battery charger on that, only to have that thing blow up from all the gases they're going to collect under the hood. So I'm going to jump start it, leave it running, let it run the whole entire time while we change that latch. Didn't really have to unbolt this from the door module. It makes it a little easier. This thing's really fragile. Not a lot to it. When it's bolted to the door frame, it's a little more stable, but in this configuration, not so much. But the old latch it actually came out of this. So the way this goes in here, you've got this little T guy here, shaped like a T. It slides into this, which is the same shape. It's got a lock right there. And then down here, you just got a straight with a lock. And that slides into, to get my bearing straight, slides into right there. So it locks in right there and right there. So we gotta thread this back in. That just goes in that hole there, top hole. Threads in like so. Same way with this. These are really fragile. You gotta be careful with these. Threads in right there. That's the inside pull. And that latches in. Latches in. Right there. So then we reassemble this guy. Kind of loop under all that. So this will lock into here. This will slide down. Really hard for you to see. Hard for me to see. I'm standing right here. There we go. Let me bolt this up so it's not so loose, and then I'll show you what I was talking about. This will come down through here. Plug in right there. We'll latch that in after we get it bolted up. It's got two notches. I'll hold this in place. Screws. I'm sure you can't hear anything I'm saying because I'm not facing the camera when I'm talking. Put this guy back in. This is for our outside door handle. So that gives us our outside door handle action. This is our lock rod. This is our inside door handle. This is our door latch. The whole reason we're replacing this. It's connected for the door latch and the door locks. Let's have a little closer look at this when we got it apart. First of all, the window regulator, it uses these clamp style fittings to hold the glass. Alright, so when I put it back together, I just simply got to slide the glass down into here and then tighten. You can see the bolt still in it. As you tighten it up, it tightens this clamp up. And you don't really give it a lot of oomph. It's just enough to hold the glass so you can't pull it out by hand. You can't ever tighten that and break the glass. Don't ask me how I know. So here's the one lock. It's latched in right there. And here's the other lock. Alright, it's latched in on the bottom. So to unlatch them, you just pry up there, pry down there, and this piece will slide right off. It looks worse than it is. It's not really bad. The only real bad part about this whole job is these fasteners. You don't want to use an impact on these. You know, hand tools or something really cheesy, like a 7.2 volt drill. And it's nice to have this lift because I'm standing up at the tire level. So I don't have to crouch down and get on my knees, and sit on a creeper seat, all that. So let's bring it back down and reinstall the module. So this thing's a little cumbersome to fool with, but you just got to be careful, take your time so you don't break it. It's all plastic, fiberglass. Fasteners in these doors are just rib nuts. Use an impact on them, it'll jar them loose and break them, and they spin, and that's a bad day. No real easy way to get to them once they start spinning. This just kind of slides in. It's got a little hook there, it slides in. You don't have to take this bolt all the way out, but I like to, just because it's aggravating to deal with. just slide it all back, put backward pressure on it, keep it seated. Now it'll slide back forward. Keep everything seated back toward the latch. The outside handle just slides in. Like so. And you just pull it out, slide this in. Okay. And then that little screw right in there, there's a little T25 right in here that holds that cover. Holds the cover on. So there again, I just put pressure on the cover so it won't go anywhere. And tighten this down. You can actually feel the cover moving as it cinches down. And when you get it tight, you want to make sure that it doesn't interfere with the handle. So you can push that up and then you can't work the handle. I'll put a little cover back on. Now we're ready for the glass. This is the way I do it. Let me get it back in the channel and I'll show you. Slide this back into the brackets. Like so. Make sure this seat will bring it down a little bit. Just let the motor raise the glass back up. Now what I do to tighten these up, hang on. Tighten them completely by feel, so I'll just take a T30 nut driver, cinch them up by hand, just give them a little extra tweak with a ratchet. That's it. It's not going anywhere. Everything works. Now we'll throw the door panel back on. So things don't always lay like they should. And I'll give you for instance, getting ready to bolt this door panel down. Look right there. The wiring harness is actually trapped under this bracket that bolts to this bracket. So we could end up crushing that and then have all kinds of problems. The car would act funny, it wouldn't work correctly, and do all kinds of weird things. And that's where checking the history on the vehicle comes in handy. It's like, okay, the car's doing this, and bring it to you to look at. It's helpful to know that, hey, someone just had this all apart, put a latch in it. Then you can go right for the door panel and see if anything's out of whack. So what happens when I get in a hurry? Guess what those are? Grommets to cover the window regulator bolts. Door panel beat all to pieces. They make sure they know how to do it. Now we got to switch out the bit to a Phillips bit. The rest of the screws are Phillips. Let's see if that warning message goes out. So that's what we're looking for. That's what they were in for. So, got to bring it down now, clean the window, and check the oil level, and ship it. All right, we're G to the G, good to go. Put it out and continue on with that mess. Appreciate you tuning in. Talk to you later. So you guys aren't gonna believe this. No sooner than I got that edge done, another one rolls in the door. Almost identical problem. Dead battery and a door jar light that will not shut off. Only difference is this is an 08, the other one was a 12, and it's the driver's door. So this one needs a driver's door latch, and this guy actually wanted to buy a battery. He's smart. And this one was towed in, wouldn't run. And they gave it to somebody else, and went out and jump started it, and just spun over, wouldn't start. So he gave up, and they gave it to me. And I looking at it, no fuel pump. Somebody had taken the fuse out for the fuel pump. I don't know. You know, it's like my car ran, and then I bored that fuse, and now it doesn't run. I guess 2 + 2 does not always equal 4. So tomorrow, it's late, it's 5:30. I'm going to replace the battery and the latch. I'll do it right there on that lift. I'll move that to this lift. A lot of jockeying. I'm always jockeying cars around. Spend a lot of time moving cars.